need to start combating it right here, today, right now. We've identified with what it is, how dangerous it can be, why God is important, and now we gotta know that you start right here today. If you know you vulnerable, or you coming out of a broken place, or you still broke, you don't feel 100% comfortable with yourself, you ain't 100% in love with yourself, how can you share with anybody? Why would you do somebody the injustice of even trying to share with them when you know you ain't even got all the tools for yourself? I wouldn't do it to you. I wouldn't do it to nobody. And I'm definitely not going to do it to myself. So I owe this respect and this honor to God and to myself to know where I'm sitting today. I'm too vulnerable to even be having relationship conversation. I'm too vulnerable to even be thinking about what that might look like. When all the psychotic things that went on in my last relationship is still echoing in my head, in my heart, in my spirit. And I can react to those things, and it's not even the same person. But I'm just ready for the fight still. And it's like, the fight is over. You out of that war. You ain't got to debate. You ain't got to prove yourself. You ain't got to answer to nothing. You ain't got to deal with none of that stuff. But I got to calm down and simmer myself down from all the frustration of the things I gave up, the things I lost, the things that I put on hold, the things that were destroyed and ruined, and the vision and the hope and the excitement that I had has been destroyed. I'm sweeping up rubble and debris right now. This ain't the space to invite somebody else in to try to share what with them? My war stories? How good I used to treat them, but I'm not even willing to treat you like that today because I ain't comfortable enough yet. So until I get comfortable enough, I know I'm making the right decision, even if I lose a potential helpmeet, a potential soulmate, a potential twin flame. Because at this point, I know they out there. And it's really those who called to do the work and become equally yoked with me that's important. That ain't just one woman out of billions. It could be millions of those type of women out there. But we all get caught up in thinking the one we got right now is the only one. Or dang, that was my only chance. She my friend for 24 years and it still didn't work. So I'm ruined forever. No. There's millions of them out there. There's millions of chances. We just gotta beat the odds and keep playing. But put God first and get as far away from being vulnerable as possible. When you are vulnerable, what are some of the things to watch for? I'm definitely watching for echoes, things that mirror, sound the same, familiar, things that's familiar with things I've heard, experienced, and done before. You know, people that hid behind religion to try to say, oh, God said that you should do this, and I'm going to pray this off of you, and I'm going to do this and do that. That's all fine. But remember, God is a voice in all of our head. And we all being called and led to do different things for different reasons. God allows us to go into the fire. That's why Jesus came down as a sinful man, going through temptation, going through the same things that man was exposed to prove his love for God and to prove that he can do the mission flawlessly. Sometimes you don't even want to put that on the average person because you know it's too much for them. So whatever God calls me to do, he could have left me in Georgia. I could have been trapped in California. It's a reason why I'm trapped in my hometown. It's a reason why I'm still in Detroit. It's a reason why I gotta get it out the mud right here with the broken vessels and people that's right here. I can't afford to move nowhere else. It ain't no other resources for me. It ain't no turning back. So to pray my gifts and my talents away from me is doing me an injustice. You want to watch out for spiritual people who come disguised as the sheep, and they really just the wolves that's out to attack and out to destroy you or leave you mangled and maimed with nothing because you can't satisfy their desires or their urges. I gotta hear it from God himself. I don't even want to hear it from a vessel. I believe and know that I'm one of the most loving, caring, God-fearing and seeking individuals that I know in my life, in my family, in my circle, in my community, in my industry. So can those same people turn around and be influenced to me? Not saying it's impossible, but it's highly improbable that they would be an influence on me. Because if it ain't come from God himself and I ain't hear that voice like I heard when he told me to get out of those marriages, when he told me to leave these people alone, when he told me to be this model exec to help these women, not just taking pictures and trying to make them financially stable, but actually be concerned for what they really going through. Those are the voices I'm listening from God himself. Not a jealous, insecure woman who just can't feel to stand near another woman because she might be cool with your husband or cool with your friend or your boyfriend or whatever you want to call me at the time. I can't turn around and listen to you as a voice of God when you sit up and do all types of things outside of God. But then when the camera's on, you can speak in tongues, or you can fall in the floor, or you can praise him so much. No, I do this daily, every day. He know I'm broken. He know I'm not perfect. He know that I smoke weed. He know that I cuss. He know I do these things. And I'm not glorifying the things that I'm doing. And then we ain't gonna even talk about the marriage. We gonna do a show on weed, because I need people to come into and talk to me spiritually about it. Let's find it in the Bible if it's against God. How is it serving medical purposes, helping you sleep, helping you relieve stress, helping you do these things, and it come from the earth itself? If it's not of God, if it's not for God, I want to know these things. So yeah, we have to protect ourselves at all times. Let's get rid of the vulnerability. When you know you vulnerable, things to look out for is people who know you vulnerable and will continue to put themselves on you, continue to seek their own desires, their own intentions with you. When you done already told these people, I can't do that, I'm broken, I ain't even for that. Like, people want to push their rhetoric on you, and you have to continue to be strong, because people will try to make you feel good to pull you out of what you already see that ain't good for you. And that's not, that's a dangerous area for you to allow yourself to go in. So I'm praying for y'all, and I want y'all to pray for me, that while we broken, while we rebuild, and while we vessels of change, let's change for the better. Let's not let somebody else slide in the crack, and then you going through worse or the same with them when they realize you come out of your vulnerableness and your defense mechanisms is to still catch them while they're in their wrongs. You're not an angel to me because you look like an angel because my life was so messed up. Let me see you while I'm on my throne and still see the angel in you, still see the God in you. Let me see you 5 years into a friendship, still being that great woman to me while I was healing, that never gave up. Then maybe you might deserve it, or you've earned it. How do we look past our moments of vulnerability? Like I said, I've seen it happen before, and I've forgiven those people who attack me and use my vulnerability. And I still ask for forgiveness. I still pray that they be better and they didn't break me completely. So coming out of vulnerability and brokenness, my eyes wide open, and so is God's. He not gonna allow nothing in here that don't need to be there, and I'm not either. And it don't matter what you do, what you think, what you pray for, what you try to force. You ain't getting in this circle with your rough edges. I'm not allowing it. It's not gonna happen, and dictation or anything of that matter won't happen. So I just hope that I put a little something on y'all mind. That's all I intend, just to spark a conversation. Then we gonna come back and get in depth with it. Let me just spark something in you that make you look at these topics, look at these things that go on in life, so you can start developing a better sense of defending your peace, your honor, your love, your heart, your mind, body, and spirit. And we gonna leave y'all with that. This is Chop It Up, Reality Speaks. It don't get no realer than this, raw and uncut. We'll be back with that motivation and to close out the show. And I just appreciate y'all for taking this time with me. Let's end being vulnerable and walk into God's strength. And that's 300.